Welcome back to Store University. I'm Chris Volk, CEO of Store Capital. And this is our 6th segment of what we plan to be 10 small introductory courses that are designed to help you evaluate and get the most out of your business. And for the 6th lesson, I thought I would appropriately break out an article I wrote several years ago called 6-Shot Economics. Basically, I wanted to delve into the 6 levers that every business leader has to create shareholder value. Now, if you've been following our other prior lessons, you've become acquainted with the V formula, which is a shortcut I devised to compute current pre-tax rates of return on shareholder equity. How the V formula is calculated and how it works have been topics of our discussion in prior 3 lessons. This lesson and the 2 that follow it will put to use the V formula as a framework for making business decisions. Now, the V formula has 6 basic variables, which pertain to the 3 types of business efficiencies that combine to create shareholder wealth. And those efficiencies are operating efficiency, asset efficiency, and capital efficiency. And the 6 formula variables also correspond to the number of levers that business leaders have to create shareholder wealth. But as we are going to see, only one V formula variable is a shot all by itself. The other variables share the shots at value creation that you will have at your disposal. So let's get started. Now, the first shot for a business to create shareholder wealth is location expansion. And I use this term very broadly because it can refer to factories, distribution facilities, retail or service locations. The amount of planned location expansion is going to depend upon the operating leverage of the business. As a refresher, operating leverage is the ability of a business to get new customers or to grow existing customers with minimal location investment. Examples of businesses having little operating leverage might include retailers, restaurants, or movie theaters, because for such businesses to meaningfully grow their customer bases require sustained new location development. Examples of businesses having greater operating leverage might include manufacturers, where individual plants can be run longer or be efficiently expanded to add new production lines. For such companies, location expansion may accompany entry into new markets that cannot be served by existing facilities. Or maybe you think about software development, where global access and revenue increases can be derived from singular or few location investments. That takes us to our second shot, which is to increase the business at existing locations by adding foot traffic. That is to say, bringing in new customers or increasing the repeat business from existing customers. As companies and industries mature, their focus moves from demand creation to market share gains. These 2 means of raising customer counts bear very different risks. Opening new markets can take time and accompanies greater shareholder reward uncertainty, which is partly offset by greater shareholder reward potential. Achieving market share gains, on the other hand, offers the reduced risk of knowing that the market is actually there and probably describes where most business leaders find themselves today. In today's global and highly competitive world, pricing power is our third shot. It's generally elusive and the shot is really apt to misfire. I included it though because businesses at some point in their life cycle may have pricing power. This may be especially so if they benefit from intellectual property protection. All other things equal, if prices can be raised, shareholder returns will increase. Knowing how to judiciously fire this shot so as not to diminish customer counts, which is our second shot that we spoke of, is absolutely key. So now we're halfway through the 6 shots that corporate leaders have at their disposal to create shareholder wealth. In our next lesson, we'll fire off the final 3 shots, and until then, I'm Chris Volk, thanking you for joining me on this value creation journey.